Hi everyone, and it's another day, it's another beautiful day, early morning as usual. And I've thought about doing this video. I really did. I even put my points down, but now I just realized that I did not pick up those notes with me. But anyway, this video is about why it is important as an estate agent or as someone seeking real estate agent services to consider paying them a viewing fee or um, or a consultation fee. And I don't think it's even a consideration. I think the real estate agent board needs to have this as one of the policies in a requirement when you're seeking real estate agent services. Why do I say that? I say that because many times we really undervalue or underestimate the amount of time, money and effort put by an estate agent to help you sell your property, help you find that land that you're looking for. And I've heard so many sad stories of how an estate agent went around trying to get a property or trying to sell a property to the owner. And yet, eventually, when the property is sold, either through the owner or through another agent, the other people's efforts are never compensated. And it's very sad. It's, it's very sad. So my name is Winnie. Welcome to this video why I need to share this harsh truth of the reality of real estate agents' life in Kenya. Now, as you all know, or as I indicated in the other video that I did, why I quit doing working as a real estate agent, the real estate agency in Kenya is largely still unregulated. And the number of people who are practicing real estate agency is quite huge. And most of them, or majority of them, are not registered as an estate agent. So that creates a very unfair competition between the registered real estate agents and then non-registered people. And because of that, also, many a times when people engage in real estate business, they skip a very important part of having a contract. So because of there's so many people doing real estate, most landlords will argue, why should I have a contract with you when I've engaged other 20 people? I will only work with that person who brings the client. You know, that's already, even when you listen to that, it's already so crazy. Because if someone is selling a house and you are engaging over 20 people to sell that property, these people are spending money and time because they have to bring the people to keep on looking at your property. Some people advertise at different platforms, and those advertisement sites, they get charged for them. So after maybe a year or 6 months of marketing your property, trying to find your tenant, then eventually they do not succeed, or you find someone who is trying to buy your house or rent your house by yourself, you choose not to pay them anything. You choose not to pay them anything because they didn't, according to the statement, they did not deliver. But the reality is they have a whole lot of expenses that they incurred that they have no way of recovering. So one of the reasons is because of lack of proper regulation or proper organization of the market. It's quite unfair for real estate agents, and for me, it doesn't make sense. Most of the time, you'd argue about this with clients whether they should or should not pay you a consultancy fee or a viewing fee, but this should go without saying. If you come to me or if you reach out to me that you want me to sell your house or you want me to rent your house, it's only fair that anybody who contacts me for that specific house should also be willing to pay either a viewing fee or a consultation fee to enable the agent to cover their cost. My argument is there's no what do you say, there's no services that come for free. There's no services that come for free. So it's really sad that it is something that in Kenya is still not clear who should actually cater for the fuel of the agent going to take a client to visit the property. Or even if you engage 20 agents as a landlord, do you think it's fair to make all these people work and get no pay? Now let's talk about it. In my last point, I was talking about now for rental property for sale, properties for sale. If your property is coming up for sale and you're not interested in engaging a sole agency or engaging one particular agent or a few agents to sell your property, I think at the back of your head you should know that these agents or agency are already incurring some cost to market your property. So imagine as an agent who has more than 100 or 200 properties for sale in their portfolio, and all these people are expecting you to market and sell these properties. Does it even make sense? Is it even fair? When it comes to rental properties are like the perishable product in the real estate um, services. Perishable in the sense that they come and move very quickly. So if you have a property for rent, or if you're looking for a property to rent, I think it is really, honestly, very fair to consider paying a viewing fee. Because if I'm going to take you to look at 6 or 7 properties in a day, I'm using fuel, I'm using time, I'm using airtime. And sadly, now that you're going towards a long Christmas break, many people take this time just to walk around. Maybe they're not even looking for property. So the only way we can sieve out time wasters or people who are just love real estate, so they go around looking at different types of kitchen and compounds and bedrooms, is to charge that viewing fee. So when you are with an agent, or next time when you contact an agent and they tell you they need you to pay for them a viewing fee, remember, the agent is driving at the front and you're coming at their back to see 7 or 10 houses in different locations. Some clients go as far as looking for a house to rent for more than 3 months. I remember there was a time I met a UN client who was looking for a house, really legit looking for a house. But we looked for a house for 6 months. We sampled so many houses in Gigiri, Nyari, and negotiated with the landlords. We had meetings going for hours. Sometimes they would use my car. And then eventually, when we had realized, I think towards December, that they're trying to settle for another property that they got through a colleague, it hit me how much time I had wasted. It really hit me hard. So I went ahead and tried to negotiate with the husband and say, at this level, you need to pay me something because I've already spent so much time. It's almost 6 months. You started looking for a property even before you arrived in Kenya. And so I went ahead and I've been trying to assist you the best way I can. Now, towards after taking all that time, you are coming back to tell me that you met a colleague who is moving out and that they want to leave you for you their property. I felt this is really unfair. So this brought a big issue. They even tried to go to the UN saying, is it normal thing for an agent to charge a fee? I did charge them, and I was not charging them a little money because my commission is 1 month rent for an annual lease. I told them, if you are not going to pay me, at least give me 50% of whatever house you've decided to take, so that even me, I get to cover for my 6 months time that I wasted. I think I wasted because they knew what they wanted, or at least they pulled me along to believe that I was the sole agent they were using. And so I was thinking, even if they don't pay me, I'm guaranteed to get an income. So I believe next time when you meet an agent, because now I'm going to work again to show a house, next time when you meet an agent, whether you're looking for a property to buy or rent, consider paying them some consultation fee. And do not think that there's an agent out there who wants to come and meet you and your family and hey, diaspora, and just have a chat over coffee and you give them a whole, like for us, let me say for me, with a whole lot of experience that I have, I can walk you through anything, whether it's a rental property, a sale, an Airbnb property, the do's and don'ts and what you need to do. Even if you don't give me the property to sell or rent, at least I'll give you a brief on what you need to do. So that is consultation, and everybody needs to pay for consultation. It is very unfair for you to feel that by an agent charging you a consultation fee, when you meet them, they've stolen money from you or they're trying to steal money from you. If you feel that you can navigate the process of renting or selling your property on your own, then there's no need of contacting an agent. There's no need of calling them to come and meet you or go to their offices and sit there for hours trying to gather information on what you need to do. That comes at a fee. So it's only fair that when the agent tells you that this is my consultation fee, be happy to pay for it because you received information that ordinarily you would not have gotten if you did not meet that agent. So let us be fair in the practice. Real estate agency in Kenya still has a lot of work, a lot of improvement that needs to be done so that it's better organized and better regulated for all of us to benefit. Because professional SS agency is not only good for agents, it's also good for consumers of real estate. So that's all I have to say today. Thank you very much for watching this video and watching the other video that I mentioned to you why I had to quit to become a real estate agent and move to become a real estate consultant, because consultancy definitely comes with a fee. Bye now.